first and foremost, first thing I'm going to say here, Kojo, that I just watched, yeah, and it was a silence, which means I don't need no disclaimer today. I could talk as long as I want. As long as I want.
What's going on? You cool?
Yes, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I see the topic is about marriage and that, arranged marriages. I feel like I'm going to speak on behalf
when you was growing up, what was your thoughts on arranged marriages? Like, obviously you hear that they'd happen in the Asian community, but what was your thoughts on it?
When you say growing up, what do you mean, like as a child?
Like, as a child, yeah, growing up school.
I didn't really have an opinion on it. It's mad. Like, so for me, my parents weren't married, so marriage just wasn't on my agenda when I was young. It's just not something I even considered or understood. Do you know what I mean? Or contemplated. All I knew is like, daddy ain't here. Why ain't daddy here? Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting actually when you ask that question. Yeah, marriage wasn't something I considered when I was younger.
But when your friends, like, obviously you grew up and you heard that Asian people have arranged marriages.
Yeah, it's like madness, isn't it? Like, how's someone gonna like? So I guess at the point where marriage was a thing in my mind and relationships were a thing, it's like, nah, arranged marriages, that's weird. But they do it in certain African cultures as well.
Yeah.
You know, and I've done a little bit of research, not a lot. I've looked into arranged marriages, and they've got a higher success rate than other people.
That's what that's what my friend was telling me. They were saying that the success rate is very high because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. You prepare for it. There's a level of thought process behind why as well. Like, they're not gonna go for some digga guy who's come from some terrible family, bruh, ain't got no money, ain't got no wealth that extends. Do you know what I mean? Like this. When you hear it, like, literally, it sounds like the smartest business move. I think Asians have always clocked onto marriages being business. You see what I'm trying to say? Whereas everyone else is like feelings, emotions. Oh, I like this person. That person's fit. That's not my type, and all that other bullshit.
Watch out for that, you know. Watch out for that type business. My type, a lot of people is messing up because of my type. But I won't like digress. But bring us back to that.
Yeah, but I mean, our topic is just end up where it end up. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But
let's go to my type and we'll come back. What do you say?
Yeah, but ultimately, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's our community, white community, I guess, it's all about emotion and feelings. And, oh my God, he's so fit. And no one thinks about the business and the longevity of marriage, which ultimately, you know, you've got to be very calculated in your decisions. Like, families would go and see various families.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to just see my man and just see, oh yeah, just him. They'd go and see various different families. Yeah. And then see what the area's got to offer, the village, whatever the fuck it is, Like, they go and see what the area's got to offer. This is their elite, and then they pick somebody because their father or their mother's got a history. Do you know what I mean? And then all of that stuff. It's like, could you imagine now in 2020, fam? Yeah, you got to bring something of value to take the daughter out the yard. Do you know what I mean? Here's a goat. Here's a cow. That's yours, and I give this your. Imagine, fam. And then she's talking about, but I'm vegan, bitch. I'm vegetarian. Well, God damn it, here's the cow. Do what you want with it.
Here's the cow. Do you know what I mean? Go milk it.
Let me roll out. So yeah, go. What was you saying about my type?
Yeah, no. Do I go there? Okay, so basically, I found this to be very interesting, right? Everybody seems like, people ask me what my type is. I'm like, I don't have a type. Like, I'll holler at you, you know, we get to speaking and get to know each other, and then I'll make my decisions. But a lot of people have a type. Here's an interesting bit of it. A lot of people have the same relationship over and over and over and over again, right? They date the same person over and over and over again with different people, and they haven't realized that what they think their type is, like, is not for them. Like, your type, and where did you even get the idea of your type?
But hold on. I mean, you got to be a damn fool to believe that your type is good for you. That's what I believe. That's That is,
No, no,
I
bro.
won't go that far. You got to be a damn, because you know what it is, bro. It's
Yeah.
not good for you, bro, because we're flawed.
Because you keep on doing it and it's not working.
Yeah. And listen, bro. Like, listen. At a certain age, yeah, at a certain age, you're an idiot, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And
Like
that's
you keep
all of
saying.
us, bro. That's all of us are idiot because we know. Listen, that's why you always ask somebody what your type is, and they will never describe the person that they date. They won't do that. They'll describe what they've been told to say.
Right.
Oh, someone that's nice person, nice personality, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, you're dating dickhead David.
What Bucky? One. But you said you like nice guys, good job, good manners.
Bro, we are all guilty of it. All of us. Yeah. All of us. We're human beings. Bro, we're human beings and we're flawed. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the truth. So I've been knowing that.
Yeah.
My type ain't shit, fam. I know that.
I ain't got a type. I stand by that.
But that's sort of a type though, isn't it?
No, it's not having a type ain't a type. It's only a type if it's a type.
So okay, so staying on the mind type thing, how do you engage then?
What? How do I engage? What do you mean? And then
you have no type. What gets you going? What makes you think, ooh?
I like to get to know people, you know. I love to get to know people. I love to experience people and experience things. So like when you are experiencing somebody, then things come up, isn't it? Like you can see, oh, you know, what you like about them. Like I met somebody recently, and what did they do that just met? No, okay, so yeah, so one of my daughter's friends, she wanted to do her friend's hair. So my daughter asked me, I said, yeah, cool, she can do that. But then the friend now came and she's like, oh, do you know what? I hope it didn't come across rude. I didn't want it to come across rude or overstepping the mark by asking. And so just even in that interaction, I got to see how considerate she was. She'd already got what she wanted. But what was primary to her is, let me make sure my friend's dad don't think I'm taking liberties. So like when you just experience people and see how they are and like take them at their merit, it's such a beautiful thing. You learn more about yourself that way. Like when you're looking for a type, it's like, this is what I want. And so you're only considering like that. But there's somebody over here who can really surprise you and show you some stuff. So I really just like to experience people and take them at their merit. And even, so a lot of people got this, like, I appreciate the red flag like thing because it's real, but sometimes we can be too quick to pick up that flag. If I notice something that is maybe not as desirable in somebody, my mind goes, why do they operate like that? So I'm still interested in it. I'm still intrigued in it.
Bro,
sometimes I help them out of that.
That mindset is victory. That mindset is victory. I'll tell you why. Because you know, I stay very clear from people when they speak. They're always speaking in quotes. Yeah, like right. They've always got a quote for you. Don't trust them people because they don't live it. They don't live it. Right. You spend too much time learning the quote instead of being the quote. Right. Yeah, like be the quote. Stop saying all these right things. Yeah, I can't stand it. So,
but Coach, some people do live them and therefore they quote them.
Nah, because you won't have to. You know, hey, bro, you won't have to quote them if you're living them. I'll be able to see it. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of people talk about love, but not many people are experiencing it. Because they don't know what it is. Because they're too busy. Yeah, they don't know what it is, but they're too busy thinking about it. You hear what I'm saying to you? They're too busy, bro. I'm telling you. For example, if you're in a relationship, like you should be too busy in love to be talking about how much in love you are. Why would you talk about it? Bro, it's like saying, oh, I got a new car. I'm saying I got a new car every day. Every day I got a big whip. Every day? Right. I get that. You've got the whip. Why are you talking about it every day? Let me show you this one, Coach. When it comes down to love languages, some people's primary love language is words of affirmation. So they're more likely to talk about it. But that's different. See, words of affirmation is I love you, and well done today. you know, good. You know what I mean? Like that's what words of affirmation is.
Not just that though.
No, but I'm
like,
saying so you're saying words of affirmation come under, oh, me and my boo and red tent. Like,
oh, you're talking about that.
Of course, I'm talking about that. I ain't talking
You're
about nothing
talking
else.
about that. So you're talking about kind
external.
of. So putting on a show. You're saying basically.
I'm talking about the external conversation.
Well, but
like,
when you say a conversation with other people. What do you mean? As in a conversation with other people, like letting everybody know how in love you are.
Letting everybody know how in love you are verbally, rather than just
okay.
being. So, for example, if you
that.
post a video, listen, if I'm following someone, right, and they post a video and they're making like fucking toast or whatever, yeah, and you know what I would do? I would them two I love, you know.
You can see, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
them two I love, you know, like because every time they post, they're not saying nothing. They're just being it. Like, so do you know what I mean? So, but you get those people go, me and my boo, out shopping today, rap, like all that shit. Bro, all that shit it's entertainment. It's not busy being in the emotion. It's describing the emotion so that everybody else can feel. So everyone believes that that's how you feel. But you can just be. Yeah.
I've got you. I get what you're saying.
You can just be. And I feel like, you know, it's not about letting people in your business or not. It's about being. It's about being in love rather than talking about it or describing it or whatever. You know, the description is in your behavior. You understand? No. You can tell everybody how nice you are every single day, but are you being
I'm
nice?
listening, don't stop.
No. I do that as well. So that's all I'm saying, people. Like, you can you know, for example, me and my ex, we was public. We was on we put our stuff on socials, but there wasn't a day where I was like, unless it was like Valentine's Day or a birthday or something like that. I never often spoke about us. It was just what we would do. What we would do on a daily basis. You'd see that, and then that's what it was. I wasn't on there talking about, me and my boo, we're in love and all of that shit. Like, that's whack to me. Like, I don't like all that. I just like watching somebody. One actor who was in one of my films has started doing these motivational talks, yeah?
Right.
And I'm like, bro, do you know how much people you motivate by what you've already done? Why do you feel the need to sit down and motivate people?
Live. Everyday live. That's all you know.
Who's that?
This is the child, yeah? The thing is, yeah? What are you, Mufflis?
Hey.
Look, yeah, Kojo, I'm sitting there, my lips is dry, and I'm licking my lips, and I'm looking for my this thing. I can't find it. And I want to call the child to come and get it for me, and she's not here. I get up and go and get it. The minute I get back, who comes?
I want to brought you.
I have to go and tidy that in. Okay. Yes, he inspires so many people by just doing what he's doing. But then he wants to go and do the talks.
Yeah. And I feel like you're inspiring people already. You're inspiring so much people because everyone knows that we're watching your journey, and it's just dope. And I feel like that's real. When you watch something and it moves you, that's so powerful. And like, what did I say? What did they say about communication? 90% of it is what? Non-verbal.
90%
of it is non-verbal. There's a lot of people talking.
More than that, maybe.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people talking, right? So that's just my opinion on that anyway. But in terms of the arranged marriages thing, how would you feel like if how would you feel if your parents, by the age that you're 28, so whatever you do at 28 is your business. At 28, you're getting married, blood, yeah? And we're gonna find someone for you, and this is the journey that you're gonna go on.
As in, if I'm not married by 28, they go marry me off, or do you want by 28 you're marrying this person?
I think by 28 you're marrying this person. I think that's probably how
okay.
And the only way to break that would be if you had a child with someone else, because obviously then you're in the laws your value goes down.
Listen, that better not be in the small print, because it's like I don't want to but I don't want to. And if you have a baby, okay.
No, but I just say that's the rules, isn't it? What do you say?
Well, you know what? Like, obviously, with my mindset, I want to choose mine. Like, I've done a lot of work here, getting to be who I am, and I have my way of.
What about your mum though? What about your mum? What's your mum like? What's your mum like? What would her what would her kind of idea? What kind of girl do you think your mum would pick for you? That's a good question.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I don't know about what pick, but she would just want me to be happy. To be honest, like she's passed away now, God bless her soul,
Okay.
amen.
All right.
But like, I remember when I was getting married. Like I know, like in hindsight, I know she didn't want me to marry who I married.
Okay.
Right? I know she wasn't really 100% down. I'm not sure if I was aware at the time. At the time, she was very much just like, "Are you happy?" All she was really concerned about is how I like. Am I happy with the decision I was making?
Yeah.
I think her main thing is she didn't want me to like. She done that thing where the guys run off and you got to look after these children, and it was very much she had to sacrifice, and it was all about her children. And then it gets to that time where I'm on my own, and she didn't want that for me. So her main thing would have been just that I'm happy with whoever I'm with. Would she have did like if?
Give me like 3 characteristics that you think your mum would pick for you in a ideal partner. For real.
Like,
Because ultimately,
no.
like, that's what this is about. It's trusting your parents enough to pick somebody that you can love. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, a lot of these arranged marriages, bro, like maybe maybe not your type or whatever, but you learn to love them.
I think, do you know what? First of all, characteristics. I think she'd want her to be caring, considerate. I think they're probably the same thing or in the same ballpark. She'd want her to be caring. She'd want her to. I reckon, in her heart of hearts, she'd want her to be Niger. Like she just would. I know it. She wouldn't mind, but her preference would be. African queen from the Yoruba tribe. Other one. Loyal. I think those would be 3 things you probably look for.
So that means, in the grand scheme of things, would you trust your mum to be able to find someone that you think you would like?
I would have. I think. Let me think about that. I don't know. Yeah.
You seem like the kind of man that would be up for them kind of thing there. Like,
I tell you what it is with me.
If you ain't got no type. Imagine that you ain't got no type. So
yeah.
So any random person, not random, but somebody's been chosen for you. I think you would enjoy the process of getting to know this person.
I would, but that's not the same as me choosing them. That's the only thing. That's the difference. But I think it will be a different mindset. What I think serves those cultures that do the arranged marriages is that as a child, you're getting taught about marriage and relationship. And I think most of us don't have that. Most of us stumble onto it, which is why we make so many mistakes. And guess what? The world are giving us their farcical standard. And so we just go up going, romance novels or rom-coms, romantic movies. And so this is our education about love and relationships. And of course, they're all nonsense. We then go out looking for that. And it don't work in real life because it's a different script writer. So I think, first of all, having that knowledge of marriage, I think what works for them is, like, they obviously, as you said, they kind of visit certain families, but they get a good understanding of the family that you're born to. So the family's values before. And I think it goes, like, it's not like just, you're at marriage age, so we'll start looking. They've had a journey with these families.
Yeah.
So it's very much that old school ethics of that old school ethos of a village raising a child type of thing. So we know who they are. We know we've got the similar kind of values. And again, you're learning about relationship and all of that stuff as you grow up, and you're getting to know somebody.
Because I think the beautiful thing about that is that the families have already started merging. Whereas our way is like, who you dating? Oh, really? Okay. And then it's just like,
yeah.
And you got, it's like all this pieces of paper that's been torn up, and you got to just put it all together just to read it. For it to all to make sense. And I feel like that's what happens in the Western world, where everybody just they take someone seriously. Okay, I didn't even know you had a boyfriend. Okay, you should meet him. And parents never really meet together as well. Like it's like I'll meet your mom first, and then you come meet mine, and then randomly they'll all meet at one it's all, it's never like, there's no organization in it. Do you know what I mean? And as I get older and I hear about arranged marriages and all that stuff, and the process and all the enrichment of family, you know what I mean? And look, there's certain people who, you know, may not get along with their family and all this other stuff. There's obviously all these little loopholes from, you know, different experiences, etc. But there's something already that as a 16-year-old, imagine being a 16-year-old and you know that this is happening and you already engaging, do you know what I mean? And they're grooming you into this. And listen, you go into that marriage and you represent us. Do you know what I mean? You represent our family. We got your back. We accept this person into the family. We got his back or her back as well. Like, for me, that just feels like a whole bunch of security that's going to keep your marriage together.
I mean, I think it's important to point out that they still have to do the work, but they just have a much better foundation. And that's the thing.
But you know when they say they do the work, though? Yeah. I feel like the work isn't too much based on emotion. The work is raising a family, having a business that allows us to grow. I don't think they spend too much. I mean, you know, Asians now may be a little bit different from back in the day, but my era, I don't think they spent too much time on all the feelings and all the other stuff.
No,
you know what I mean?
You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, Kojo. It's not that they spend a different amount of time on that. It's that they have a solid foundation. Remember, their journey didn't just start over here. Started down there. They saw each other's family. So you've got all of that foundation that's been built. Like you know what you're ruining. You know, like so a lot of people will stay in a bad relationship because they've been with them for like 8 years, and they're like, well, it'll be a waste. But when you've got a decent, solid foundation, you've got more incentive to do the work. So when those, like, I've got a friend who, like, he had an arranged marriage, and like they've had arguments still. They've had their moments of whatever, but they do the work in a way that's, I think, better than kind of these kind of more whimsical marriages.
But what I feel like the get out clause ain't too easy either. Like you probably have to go through the whole families,
of course,
and all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas us, but once you're married, bro, it's up to you to what you do. Like very, very few times, I mean, the families might get involved in terms of an emergency. Do you know what I mean? But most of the time, you're on your own. You're doing your own thing. You see what I'm trying to say? It's up to you to do what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like you would have to convince your parents and before you got divorced, and then it's like they would have to agree.
I mean,
you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, you know, as facts. I'm just saying it just feels like there's a bit of protection. So it makes you really consider that breakup way before, and for it to even get to the parents, it must be like the last resort.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Obviously, there's more to consider. It's like if you've got children, there's more to consider. So the more you've got invested together, there's more to consider. If you guys have got a mortgage together, there's more to consider. It's harder. So yeah, all those different layers of support around you, and also it means that again you've got support to go to as well. That's not because I think with a lot of these newer marriages, you've got our family and their family, yours and mine. So and a lot of people do not understand this. They're coming together.
Yeah.
So don't understand that the mine and yours doesn't really work, and so like there's somebody in the family like I never liked him anyway. Like you'll get that kind of thing more so, I think, than when both families have been invested in each other from before marriage, like whilst you're all children. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think in the Western world, our parents care enough? Like, and I'm not talking about oh yeah, that's my daughter, that's my son. Like, that don't mean shit. Like, let's be real. Like, some people are like, listen, you don't do what you're doing, and if you need me, I'm here. And that's not good.
You know, it's a fine line because a lot of the time the families want to get too involved.
No, but sometimes I'm not. Sorry to cut you. I'm not talking about like nosy and in your business and all of that. I'm talking like calling your daughter's son every now and then and say, come over.
How you doing? Yeah.
Just come over. How you doing?
Yeah.
Forget my daughter for a minute. Like just engaging with the other person. Like how much does that happen? Like from every relationship I've had, I can't remember one time, bro, where it was like that family was just embracing me as an individual. Do you know what I mean? They'd embrace us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like, I'm not your son, but ultimately that we're families, we're trying to come together. So at what point is it Monday where like your mum is genuinely like my mum, like, do you know what I mean? And then I feel like I got two mothers.
I think a lot of people do have that though, to be fair. It exists, but I know what you mean.
I don't think a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people do. I feel like because I think if a lot of people did, I wouldn't be saying that I've never had it.
Right.
Never? Like that's I'm saying never, bro.
Like I know some cases of where it exists, even so much so to the point that they break up, but they still have, but they still have that mum. Like that mum is like, so I've got a friend who's like her sister's ex-boyfriend is still in the family's life. Do you know what I mean? So it does exist, it does happen.
No,
and mum still considers him her son. Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. All right, cool.
But I think realistically, I think, you know what is what we can learn from the families who do arranged marriages is, even if we don't want to arrange a marriage, we have to be teaching our children about relationships, about love, about marriage, what it is, what it isn't, what they're going to hear it is in the playground. Like prepare them with the truth so that when the lie presents itself, they know that's not what it is. And I think that's a big problem. That's why there's so many, you know, red flag type situations, toxic relationships, XYZ, because people don't know what love is. People think love is about me being happy, rather than thinking love is about me facilitating somebody else's growth and journey. And when they facilitate mine and I facilitate theirs, we just have this thing that happens.
We spoke on a podcast about something similar, about, you know, when people get together, what is their intention? And some people are coming to it saying, or two people might be like, you know what? I give to someone who gives to me. Yeah. So now you got two givers. Yeah. Right. Which makes sense, because if you're both doing what you say you're gonna do, there's no issue. Then you got two people. You say, well, I ain't giving you shit unless you give me shit. So now you got two receivers. Which in essence is cool, because they're both gonna make sure that the other person receives them, right? No,
don't like the order though.
No. But I'm just saying, like in essence, if you got two people who are willing to stick by those things, then if two people are receiving, there's no issue. In the grand scheme of things, right? But then now what happens is you got one giver and you got one receiver. That's a problem. Yeah. That's where I feel like now you got a problem, because there's a stumbling block there. Now the giver's gonna look at the receiver like, fucking hell, nothing. Yeah. Nothing back. Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say? Nothing back.
Yeah, I do in a way, but I just wish we wouldn't see relationships as transactional like that. I mean, I get that it happens, but I think that's the problem. That's whereby I think we can educate our children in as much as love isn't a transaction per se. It's not about...
But it's marriage, though. I think marriage is.
I don't
think love is. I think marriage is the more as I grow, I just feel like marriage is just a contract, bro. Yeah,
you know that when we start going to that, I'm going to say covenant. It's not contracts. Like, some people will make it a contract and will stipulate that as we enter this contractual relationship, I have £2.57. You have £10.99. If we break up, you shall leave with £10.99. I shall leave with £2.57. But it's just the wrong way about going about things, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. But I agree. It's just sometimes that's how it feels. You know what I mean? It doesn't, just because something feels like something doesn't mean it is something.
But you know what? I think that is because both parties do not know where they're going. So when you don't know where you're going and you don't have a plan, like...
But I think people do make plans. Like in my life, I made a plan, bro. You know me well enough to know that I'm an organizer and I make a plan.
Right, but hear this one. You may have made a plan, but did we make a plan? And I don't think that's what happens. Because I think if we make a plan, usually we stick to the plan because we know where we want to go. Oftentimes what happens is somebody goes, here's the plan. The other person goes, yeah. They're saying yes because they want to be with you, but they haven't necessarily bought into the plan. Then here we go, and there's a disparity, and we can't work out what it is. And you're like, yo, what am I going to do? And then there's arguments on arguments, and all the arguments are over here, above the surface, not at the root.
Facts.
And so, like, so I believe that if you have a plan and an agenda of where you want to go to, that both parties agree on.
And I think the agreement is, I don't think the agreement's verbal. I think the agreement is your actions after it that show that you're
It's a bit of both, yeah. I think that's
like you can say yeah, you can say yeah, but if your action isn't aligned with what you agreed with, then you probably got another agenda.
You know, there's what a lot of people don't know. There's more than one kind of yes. So oftentimes no's are better. There's more than one kind of yes, and that's the thing. You've got confirmational yeses, you've got counterfeit yeses. Can't remember the other one. Confirmation, counterfeit.
Not now yeses.
Huh?
Yes, but not now.
So well, okay. So a counterfeit yes. I say, Kojo, can you do me a favor? You go, yeah. Right? You're going, yeah, what is he wants? What's he going to ask me for? Okay, I better say yes so that I can hear what he wants. And then afterwards, I'll work out if I really say yes. So a lot of the time at the beginning of the relationship, the agreement is based on a counterfeit yes. Where you go, oh, this is what I want. And then, yeah, I better say yeah. Because if I don't say yeah, we don't have a relationship and I really like him. So I'll say yes. And then we think we've got an agreement, but oftentimes we don't.
I'm learning loads, bro. I'm learning loads. All right, let's see what everyone else has got to say.
Well, like I said, anybody else want to kick us off? I think our hour's up now, Coach. Oh, I think that is an hour as well, for real.
No, it was about half an hour.
Yeah. We had a hiatus.
All right, G. Let's say what everyone else wants to say. All right, fam.
Peace.
No, thanks, babe.
Yes.